Hey, how's it going, everybody? Today we're going to go over render stats again because I guess I didn't make it quite clear enough in my last video. Almost everything you see in a tab called render stats, which you can open in your app bar, is going to display things that are rendering in the game that you can increase or decrease. So hit all of these arrows and you will see what you can hit and what you cannot hit. Now, if you go to the window and you right click Custom Shaders Patch on the Assetto icon, you will be greeted with a screen where you can now change a bunch of settings. Now, for example, if I take extra effects off and just disable all of this stuff, and let's go to General Patch Settings, I don't think anything's in there. Graphics Adjustments, let's go turn this off here. Post-processing anti-aliasing. Let's go to lighting effects. Let's turn off dynamic shadows. You know what I'm saying? You come in and you start doing this, take off tree lighting and all that stuff. Let's go to particle effects. You know, maybe we'll take all this off too. Let's just go ahead and maybe just completely remove it. Reflections effects. Let's go in here and make sure that it's okay. Skid marks, those are turned down. Right, you come through here and you can start increasing your FPS. Now, of course, because I'm getting such high FPS already, you're not going to notice mine actually gaining a whole bunch more. But what you will notice is things disappearing off of the render stats as you go through and you remove these things. So if your game, which by the way you can see it now looks really bad, but your game and all of this render stats and render time and everything all means something. Now there are some in here that you won't be able to do anything about, such as your main pass. You know, you can see we got extra effects out of the main pass. But just because we got extra effects out doesn't mean everything has an actual setting name that we can access, right? So that's kind of what you do to deal with your render stats. The worse your render stats is displaying, the worse this graph is split apart, the higher and down your CPU are in separating, the worse that it is, right? So what you're looking for here at the end of your render stats diagnosis and going through and removing settings just like I showed you, what you need to look for the most is that you have a consistent, nice flowing, in unison graph. If your CPU and GPU are spiking all the way to the top and down and they're inconsistent, it's all over the place, and you can't really figure out what's going on, you can still ask for help, man. Like, I'm still here to help people out. A lot of people think because I have a Patreon that, you know, has a help thing on there and like personal support from me and all that type of stuff for the games and your PC and whatnot and making custom presets. That's not where I'm living my life, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, I would rather help someone that needs help than try to sit there and charge them money for it. I think a lot of people are getting the wrong idea of that. That Patreon setup is for people that are too lazy. It's for people that already have money and they don't want to deal with this. It's for people that just want Mike to do it for them because they don't want to do it and they would rather pay somebody to do something for them. It's not for the people that can't afford it. I'll help you guys out. It's not for the people that have a broken game. Like, I will help you guys out. It's only for people to purchase for, hey, a donation, graphics, or that one tier for the help stuff is for personal support with your personal problems, with your personal game. That's all personal preference. If your game is broken, I'm not going to charge you to fix it. It doesn't matter if it takes 20 minutes or not. You know what I'm saying? I'm here to help everybody out, run good servers, make sure your games are working, show you guys really important things like render stats and how to fix your game, all for free. I care a lot. It comes from the kindness of my heart. It comes from my passion for the game and for the community of these types of games, because if it weren't for people that were making peer and people with CSP and car modders, track modders, modelers, physics tuners, whatever you want to call them, all of these people do play a vital role in this community and moving this game forward and enjoying it with each other. I'm also trying to do my part by taking my knowledge of the computer stuff, the servers, and graphics, and how to fix settings and get better performance, and I'm trying to do my part with that and also make the community a better place. So have a good day, everybody. Stay gaming. Just remember, it's not about what you got, it's about how you set it up. And sometimes all you need to do is go into CSP render stats in game and just turn some things down, and you'll get some more FPS and you'll get some better render times. Take care, guys.